Alright guys, I've got another 15-minute workout to help you boost your metabolism, build that muscle, and burn some of that fat. You'll be able to knock this out in about 15 to 20 minutes. You get this one done, you'll start seeing the effects throughout the rest of your day and the rest of the week. So for this workout, we're going to be hitting just a bunch of floor exercises, so you don't need a single piece of equipment. So we're going to start off targeting that core. We're going to hit some of these jack planks to tucks. So with this, you're going to start off getting in the push-up position. You're used to jumping jacks, you're going to do basically half of that while you're on the ground. So, down in push-up position. Your feet are going to be together. A jack plank is simply staying in this position like you're doing an upright plank. Then you're going to put your feet out, put your feet together, and then you come in for the tuck. And that's going to be one. You're going to do this 15 times, and that'll be your 15 reps. So here's 2, 3, 4, 6, out, in, 7, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, together, in, 10, out, together, in, 11, out, together, in, 12, out, together, in, 13, out, together, in, 14, out, together, in, 15. As you're doing this exercise, you'll start feeling it especially in your core, and you'll start feeling it on the outside of your thighs. This is going to be great, making sure that you're burning all this fat in this area, helping to get your metabolism and helping to get your cardiovascular system going. This will be a great start off for the workout, and then you move on to that next exercise. As we're doing this workout, we have to understand that God is here with us, doing these exercises, pushing us along, giving us the energy, making sure that we can end up being a better temple for Him and better ministers for Him. Remember, as you're doing this, you are building for something much greater than what you may even see right now. So be faithful and stick with it, because it's gonna pay off in the end. So for this next exercise, we're gonna be doing skull crushers, but instead of using equipment, we're gonna be using the wall. So if you want to make this easier, just pick a higher point on the wall. If you want to make this a little more difficult, pick a lower spot on the wall. You can also do this up against a chair if you want. So these skull crushers are going to be working your triceps. You're going to be helping out, getting those arms nice and toned and getting that look that you really want. Find a wall, put your hands up against it. You'll step back so that you're leaning against the wall. Bend in till your elbows touch, and then come out. In, out, in, out. You'll keep doing this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and you'll do it all the way to 15 reps. So as I said, if you want to make this a little more difficult, you can find something that's a little bit lower. Find something like a chair. Just put your arms straight out. You'll go down and up. And this is why it's called a skull crusher, because imagine if you had some weight, and where is it going? If you're holding that weight in your hand, you bring it down to your skull, bringing it down to your head and up, down and up. The lower you go, the more difficult this exercise is, but the more effective it's going to be for you. So just pick something that's going to allow you to get to the very end of that set. You hit 15 reps. We're moving on to that next exercise. For this next exercise, we're gonna start hitting the jump squats. This is gonna be targeting your legs. We're gonna be doing what's called plyometrics. You're hitting some explosive movements. You wanna make sure that you're controlled as you're doing this. You wanna make sure that if you're having some knee or ankle problems, this is something that you'll wanna change. Instead of doing a jump squat, you can just do a normal squat if that is the boat that you're in. Don't cheat yourself. Don't come down slightly. You want to come down all the way, and then up and jump. And that's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So as you do this, when I'm coming down into my jump, you want to try to keep your heels on the ground. Don't bring your heels up. You want to make sure that you get down into that nice deep squat. If you need, you can bring your hands forward to help. Then when you jump up, you can point your toes to engage those calf muscles, and you'll come back down. Down, up, and back down. And that's going to be your jump squat. So after you hit those 15 jump squats, we're gonna move over to the push-up to shoulder taps. So for this, it's gonna be a simple push-up, but you're gonna add a little bit extra on the end. So get down into a push-up position, get ready for those 15 reps. If you wanna make this a little bit easier, you can do knee push-ups to shoulder taps. I'm gonna do in the regular push-up position, down, up, in a controlled motion. Tap my right arm to my left shoulder, left hand to my right shoulder. That's gonna be 1. And then taps, that's 2. Down, taps is 3. Push up, taps is 4. Push up, taps is 5. You're gonna do this all the way up to 15 reps. So as you're doing this, it's gonna help not just hitting your chest and getting your triceps, but you're gonna notice you start feeling it right here in the core section. That's because as you're doing these shoulder taps, you're really engaging that core. If it's a little more difficult for you, you can go to the knees, or you can even move your feet out a little bit wider, and that'll help you with the balance portion. But make sure that as you're doing this exercise, you are absolutely pushing yourself, because the more that you push, the better the results are going to be. You want to make sure as you're doing this, you're not hurting yourself. So there's a difference between severe pain and discomfort. If you're feeling uncomfortable, then keep pushing forward. You're out of breath, you're tired, you're feeling, man, I want to quit. Keep going. But if you're thinking, I am hurt, there is something wrong, that's where you stop. But with these exercises, pretty simple, pretty basic, for a good majority of you, you'll have no problems. So let's get on to that next exercise. So now for this last exercise, we're gonna get on to the duck walk. Not the chicken walk. We're gonna be getting on to the duck walk. So this is one of those things that I used to do in football. It was an absolute killer for your legs, but you will see dramatic results. So you may hate it while you're doing it, but trust me, you'll thank me later after you start seeing those results. If you've got a long stretch that you can do this exercise on, then go ahead, but if not, you'll take that short few steps, then come back. So you'll want to go 15 steps each side, and then you're done for that set. For me, don't have a whole lot of space, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down in the squat position. Here, you don't need to have your heels touching the ground, because you're gonna need to make sure that you're walking. So you'll be on your toes a good majority of this time. But here's the very beginning, and then I'm gonna step forward. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. As you do this exercise, you notice I was trying to stay as low as possible. The lower you are, the better it's going to be. You want to just bring your legs all the way around and forward. You don't want to start bouncing and doing this. That's not what we're looking for. Keep things low, get that movement in the hips, get that rotation going. That way then, you're making sure to really engage your quads, which you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your hamstrings, your butt, and you'll feel it even in your hip flexors. That's going to be a great exercise to get that lower body knocked out. So those are your 5 exercises that we're going to do for this workout. Once you finish that first set, complete 2 to 3 more sets, and you'll be done. If you've made it to this point, give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back, because you knocked out that next workout and you're that much closer to your fitness goal. So thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to look at the rest of the channel for more exercise and nutrition videos. We'll have a lot coming out for you to help you get closer to your goals and make sure that you are staying healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So till then, stay fit, stay faithful, and I'll catch you on that next one.